what are some of the misconceptions about happiness that you guys think are important to sort of maybe debunk or talk about? And then we can get sort of into more practical steps, or as you guys like to call it, making room for what people can actually do to maybe become more happy or grateful or whatever word that sort of resonates with someone.
Well, I think the first and greatest one, and it really is the elephant in the room, Aaron, is that whatever your concept of God is, whatever your religious background, every one of them has the same issue. I don't feel worthy. I'm not very good. I'm a long way from perfect. And I don't think God is happy with me, nor does he even care about my happiness. Happiness is trivial. He wants me holy. He wants me sacrificial. He wants me humble, but he doesn't want me happy. That's the biggest misconception we ran into with this book.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I would number one, I agree with that, and that was something that Mike and I said. Just to add maybe another thing that I noticed is in the West, at least with materialism, it seems like we're being fed this idea through social media that happiness is something that's external. It's something out there that I have to pursue, the pursuit of it. It's something out there that I have to buy. It's an experience I have to purchase. I have to go to a place to get it on a beach somewhere across the world, or I have to buy a certain car and then I get it. And so we're being fed this. We're being duped into believing that a purchase or something that I can get, an experience I have, that's what brings me happiness. And in the very first happy attitude, Jesus says, happy are the poor in spirit. So it's a spiritual reality that we're being directed to look at, that it has something to do with our spirits, something to do with that which is in us. So happiness is not something that we pursue. It's something that ensues in our life. And I think that's one of the misconceptions immediately that people tend to have, is that, I can go out there and I can, especially with the younger generation, if I get this or get that, I can have it. And the truth is, I've been to Nepal several times, and I've been out in the slums, and I've seen kids that don't have a floor, that live on a dirt floor. I've seen them out there with those little like a bottle cap from a Coke bottle, and they're sitting in the dirt and they're giggling and they're laughing and they're carrying on and they're crashing their little, you know, make-believe cars into each other, and they're having a great time. And then they stand up and I come walking by and they run over and they jumping up and down. And it just, it supports this idea that there's something inside that gives us that sense of happiness, and it's not something external to us.
Thank you very much for tuning in to that clip. If you enjoyed it, then you'll love the full-length episode right here. Right here. Click it. Go ahead. Go ahead.